We are here with Martin Seca at the Power Network Conference at the Fairmont Hotel in downtown Dallas. Let me tell you how I met Martin, just real quick. I thought I wanted to be a speaker. I came up behind Martin, blew my dreams out the water. And we went on at 2 o'clock in the morning, Central Time, because both of us are in Texas.
Yes.
And so that's why I'm here, and he's touring the world. So thanks, Martin, for killing my dreams. So, Martin, you are a dynamic speaker.
Yes, ma'am.
You have been speaking for about 4.5 years. You said that you target the Hispanic market because there's only 5 large speakers. Tell me why your platform is to go into the Hispanic market.
I see a shift in our culture. The shift is a mental shift. I guess our cultures are similar. You know, always pressed down that we can't do it, or it can't be done, or you can only go this far, or you're limited, or there's boundaries, or there are limits. But I believe my culture is about to explode in the shift of mental capacity and potential, and I am very excited about that. If something is going to happen, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that. I know that I've been working with some Hispanic businesses already right across the river in Coahuila, Mexico, but the gate is wide open. The gate is wide open. Don't get me wrong, I love giving English conferences and speeches, and hashtag passion never sleeps, but there's something about the passion that Hispanics have, and I connect with them quickly. They see, we're the type that if they're gonna make it, they want to see somebody they know make it, not third party or fourth party. They say, if I know you and you made it, I can do it too. Show me how to do it. It's a close connection. It's a relational kind of business. So this is where I'm aiming for. And this coming up year 2016 is going to be a banner year for me. This year's been a year of preparation and networking and connections, but next year is going to be a year where I'm really going to launch out and say, you know what, it's time for me to travel, get my book out, going things, and just getting to meet people in the Hispanic cultures.
So tell me about your book. Tell me some more about your book.
A book just came out about 47 days ago. The title of the book is Seize Your Moment. Seize Your Moment. I'm excited about that. It's my first book. It's a very personal book for me. It's about it's a modern day fable of 5 things that you need to become a success.
Oh, wow.
And the way I put it in a story form, like a fable. It's a very easy read. Very easy read. But it's about a young lady by the name of Mary Lou, and that happens to be my sister, and she meets an older, wiser woman. Her name is Connie, which happens to be my mother, which is the pivot for me doing what I do now. My mother passed away about 8 years ago, and she died with her dreams.
Oh, wow.
She was a passionate woman, but she died with her dreams. And one of the things that I want to do, because in my home is the dad was the macho, suppressed the woman down. Even if she had dreams, and I saw that. I was firsthand a witness to that. My mom died with a lot of dreams in her, and I promised my mom, that's not going to happen to me, and if at all possible, I'm going to help as many people as possible succeed and follow and thrive after and pursue their dreams. And one of the things that I've tapped into I think I know it's a God-given gift of having this energy that I have, that I connect with people, I get their attention, and I don't take that lightly. I take that as a responsibility, and when I do that for either 5 minutes or a 5-hour-long conference, I try to instill in them something that they can go with, not just for the conference, not just a regular mental high. No, I want to have a passionate, heartfelt change, saying, I just don't want to hear, hey, that was good, and I want to hear, you know what, that changed me, Martin. That made me a better person, made me a better man, maybe a better husband, a better wife, a better mother. I want to be able to say, you know what, I was a part of that person's life, even if it's for a fraction of their life, but I was there to help them out.
Now, in the market that's really saturated with speakers, because there's a new speaker. Matter of fact, I just think I saw somebody decide they want to be a speaker 5 seconds ago. So anyway, the market is really saturated. We all know that. What makes you stand apart from other speakers? We know you have great energy. We know you have a great story. But what makes people want to say, I'm going to listen to him over the countless other speakers who are already in the market? Relational
connection. There's got to be a connection between you and your audience. There's got to be, even if it doesn't matter what age, doesn't matter how many, it really doesn't. When you make the connection is there forever. There's a timeline that's an invisible timeline that goes from the beginning to the end, and once in a while we make connections with certain people, even if it's for a fraction of a time. But if you make a real connection, I mean, we can talk and not be a connection. We know people, even marriages, that they talk and there's no connection. But there's something about when you make a mutual connection, a real connection. That's what I want to do. I want to make a connection. Like I said, for either 5 minutes of me speaking, 5 hours, whatever the case may be. I want to be able to make a connection, and not only for them to say, you know what, it was great. No, I think Ruben West said this. He says, you know what, when you go in to a conference, you want to be powerful. But when you walk out, you want them to leave powerful.
Awesome.
So that's what I want to do.
That's awesome. Okay, so tell me, what did you do in your previous life? You decided to be a speaker?
Well, I was a paramedic.
Really?
Yes, I was a paramedic for 5 years.
Passion for saving people.
Well,
lives.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'll be honest with you. And right after that, well, let me tell you about paramedic first. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor. So if I can't be a doctor, I want to be a PA. I was ready to go to Baylor University here in Texas. And then I think God says, I got some other plans for you. Got some other plans. So I'm also helped out as a pastor for a church. And now I'm doing this. By next year, I'll be doing this full time completely. So I'm excited about that.
That's amazing. So
yes.
You have been anointed to save people.
Yes.
That's how you look at that, huh?
Oh, that's good. I'm going to use that. That's good.
Anointed to save people. That's been your career.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I heard that once upon a time you wanted to play for the home team. Come on now. KC Royals. Shout out to the KC Royals. Tell me
yes.
about that. Really.
Well, in 1983, when I was in high school, I got the chance to try out for the Kansas City Royals at Texas University here in Austin, Texas. There was 151 guys that tried out, and the reason I'm here is because I didn't make it. But it was an incredible experience. We were a baseball family since I was a kid. My dad, either we played here in the States or we went to Mexico to play, but we were a year-round baseball family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bless you. I can't stand baseball. It's like bowling. I can't stand bowling. I have never successfully bowled in my life. I have never successfully caught a ball. No, I catch balls with baseballs here. Somewhere in this region.
That's why.
Yeah, my mom was like, bring your hand in. And I'm like, which way? Yeah, so I'm not athletic. I'm thick, but I'm not athletic. That's not muscle tone, you see. So tell people once again how to get in contact with you.
Well, you can get in contact with me at martinseca.com or on Facebook, Martin Seca, MartinSeca.
Okay. And one final question.
Yes.
You are with Peak Performance.
Yes.
Tell me about that institution and what it has done for you.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've just been there since February. Got the honor of meeting Trevor and Shay, and they were the ones who actually opened the door for me. They had a platform that I wanted to really come in. I didn't know. The vessel that was used was Cheryl Wood. Got connected with them. They said, you got to hear this guy. Look, I got a phone call at 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. That really opened up some things, and we've talked, and they said, we would like you to be on the team. You can help us in different areas. I said, it would be an honor. I went to 72 hours of power, and ever since then, I just been started making connections, and it has been a ride. It has been a ride, and it's just phenomenal. There's just so much. So tell me once again, what is your speaking platform? My speaking platform.
What is your topic of choice when you
Topic of choice, peak performance. I know that envelops or umbrellas a lot of things. Attitude and certainty are my number two. We have too many people that think they cannot change their attitude. But the main thing that I focus on is certainty. You won't step into your destiny until you're certain. And there's things, you won't step into your certainty, or you won't step into your destiny until you're certain. And there's obstacles in your way to keep you from that. And that's where your attitude comes in. So you got to have the right attitude, or the perfect attitude, to get to your certainty. And when you get there, nothing is impossible. And I mean nothing. Nothing. You can even use your past. Like we say, just forget the past. You know what? I need to remind you that you can use your past as leverage to say, because of that, I can do this. because that made me like, I can do this. Use your past. Don't throw it away. Use it as leverage. Make it be your why. I will never drink because of the past, or I will never do this, because use it as leverage to get a hook on your heart and give you your strong enough why so you can get to your certainty.
And that's why he's going to be one of the most successful coaches in the world in the next 5 years.
Yes.
It was an honor. Thank you so much. And I'm glad I don't have to come behind him again in any speaking opportunities. All right, this is finishing up the interview for Executive Corner. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. What an honor.